The NFL trade deadline is coming up on Tuesday, November 2nd, so 2 days after the Vikings resume the season after the bye week. Week 8 Sunday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Vikings at 4-3, going to be 4-3, or 3-4. They could be buyers or sellers. You can make an argument for both cases. Of course, Rick Spielman in his press conference yesterday is saying, basically nothing, right? So we have no idea. We have no intention of trading people's asses at this time. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I don't think that the Vikings should trade. I think that they have good depth at key positions, and they need it. They need it going forward if they're going to make a run at this damn thing. But your 5 players that the Minnesota Vikings could trade, but should not. And even more fine print, unless there's a second-round pick or Xavier Howard involved. Player number 1, running back Alexander Mattison. Now, it could be tempting with Dalvin healthy for now and Kene Nwangu back, but Nah. Mattison has been an absolute stud this year. 268 on the ground, $120 and a touchdown in the air. Plus teams like the Browns and the Niners and the Bears and a lot of teams out there need running back help due to injuries. But can't do it. With Dalvin's history and the way that Mattison played when he was thrust into the spotlight to start, no, ain't gonna happen. Next up, a player number 2 that the Vikings could trade, but should not. Edge rusher DJ Wonnum. Now, logically, you could see if Wonnum wanted to push for a trade, potentially, right? So he lost his starting spot to Everson. He's having a reduction in snaps, but not getting that vibe from Wonnum. Plus, this is the perfect spot for DJ to learn and grow, etc. Has a sack and 12 tackles this year, and like I said, it's the best spot for him to develop as a player. Because remember, Everson didn't start until season 5. Brian Robinson didn't start until season 5. Danielle Hunter didn't start until season 3. So DJ Wonnum in year 2, a little bit of time. Give the kid a little bit of slack, and he can learn from Everson and Danielle and Patterson and even Steve Weatherly. Just grow and show and just be that dude. Even though could go somewhere else, premium position of edge rusher and on a team where he could get all the snaps, but don't do it. Next up, player number 3 that the Vikings could trade but absolutely should not. Defensive tackle Sheldon Richardson. And it's another position of strength. The Vikings are stacked to the T's on the defensive line. And Sheldon has been playing around 30 snaps a game, just under 50%, but no sacks, but 8 pressures, 8 tackles, batted 2 passes down at the line as well. And he has been stuck behind Diesel Dalvin Tomlinson, who the Vikings kept at 3-tech even with Michael Pierce out. And Michael Pierce returning, could be even fewer and fewer snaps for Sheldon. But this is what he signed up for. He knew when he signed up to a 1-year deal with the Vikings that he was not going to be the starter. He was going to be the backup. He was going to be the rotational guy. And I think he's okay with that. But teams with a major need on the defensive interior may be calling, hey, Shelly, come out and play, yay. Next up, player number 4 that the Minnesota Vikings could trade but absolutely should not, linebacker Blake Lynch. Second-year UDFA coming out of the Baylor University. Already jumped last year's 4th-round pick Troy Dye on the depth chart. He was a starter late in the season last year. He was a starter this season with Anthony Barr out playing that weak side linebacker spot. And I think eventually he will be the replacement for Anthony Barr on the strong side. I think that's what his role is going to be. But with the Vikings going deep at linebacker with Barr, Kendricks, Nick Candlelight Vigil, Troy Dye, Chaz Surratt, the 3rd-round pick out of North Carolina, Ryan Connolly, come on and raise up. You could see a team potentially coming in with a sweet-ass offer, the uber athletic, the great special teamer Blake Lynch coming in, and the Vikings like, all right, we got a ton of linebackers. We love Blake Lynch, but I can't do it. I can't do it, man, because I think Blake Lynch is going to be a future star on this team. The athleticism and versatility, he's just going to be that dude. So I'm sorry, I can't give him up. I can't let him down. Sorry, ain't going to happen. Next up, lastly, player number 5 that the Vikings could trade but should not, cornerback Cameron Dantzler. Even though he's probably the most attractive trade piece of these 5 players, he can't do it. Even though the needle has already been a subject of trade speculation earlier in the year, and he's been in the middle of drama. He's tired of biting his tongue. But with Patrick Peterson injured and going to be out for at least the next 3 games, they need the needle to step up as a starter opposite of Breland. And so the Vikings cornerback depth is already being tested. Chris Boyd has been out with the injury. Harrison Hand is still on COVID-19. So yeah, need guys like Dantzler to step up and be that guy. He has all the potential in the world. We saw it last year. If he can stay healthy and on the field and dialed in, he can be that dude. So even though, like we said, he would be the most attractive trade piece here, no, can't do it. Can't do it. So, your thoughts on our thoughts. 5 Vikings players that the Vikings could trade, but no, they should not. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Venmo, money. But until next time, Skull, production value.